Bravery, wisdom, love. These are just some of the 7 grandfather teachings that guide Indigenous life. And these ancient truths are the focus of a new podcast by award-winning author and journalist Tanya Talaga, who is back with us again on Your Morning. Good to have you here.
Good morning.
Your new podcast, congratulations, by the way, is called The 7 Truths. Can you share with our viewers what those truths are and their significance to Indigenous peoples?
Thanks for the question, and thanks for having me back on the show. It's so great to see you, Emery. The 7 teachings, the 7 grandfather teachings for Anishinaabe people, they are the road to living life in a good way, in a balanced way. And I am using these teachings, these 7 teachings, to tell contemporary stories through our eyes, how I see the world, how Anishinaabe people can see the world through these 7 truths. And, these truths are universal. And I think that every person can think of these truths and apply them to their own life every single day.
What are the 7 truths?
Love, humility, bravery, wisdom, respect, honesty, truth. All of these truths are the teachings that we carry within ourselves. And, if you think of these words, if you think of what you do every single day when you get up in the morning before you get on this Zoom call, you think of what each of those words mean and you apply them to your own life. I think it can lead you to live your life in a good way. And that's what I'm trying to do with this podcast as well, to explain our stories and explain Canada and the world as we see it through these 7 truths.
You talk to a man that you call your elder in every episode. What can you tell us about him?
Sam MacKinnon is a really special person, and I actually think he's watching this morning, so I'm just going to have to say hello, and he'll probably he sees a photo of himself. But Sam is an awesome guy. He is from Martin Falls, the Goki Post, Martin Falls First Nation, which is along the Albany River. And Sam is a really, really incredible person. He's someone that I talk to almost every single day in my life. He is an elder. He is a knowledge keeper. He keeps language. And he talks to us through the 7 truths. He tells us, explains each truth at the top of every single episode. And he speaks in Anishinaabe, which is our language. And I'm really totally grateful for that, too, because Canada and the rest of the world is getting to hear our language, and through Sam's voice. Sam's such a respected elder in our community. It's totally special.
One of the things I appreciate so much about Indigenous cultures is the respect they have for the wisdom that our elders carry. Before I let you go, Tanya, and while I have you here, I want to check in with you about the water crisis that's happening in the news again. First Nations community, have to be evacuated, no clean water. They're out of their homes for a month. How do you think Canada needs to address this constant problem? What is the fix here?
There's a long and a short answer to this. The short answer is we need political will. We need political will and political will of all of the people really in Canada to say enough's enough. We've got to fix this crisis once and for all. And it's not just one community. It's not just Niskandiga. It's also 60 other communities around the country. What we need are massive infrastructure developments in these nations. We need priority to happen so we have clean running water, so people can wash their vegetables, have showers, drink the water that comes out of the tap. When you think about it, your kids, if you're living in the city, if you're living in a small town, you're drinking clean water, your children are drinking clean water. How come our children aren't drinking clean water? It's 2020. We can put the resources together. We can marshal government resources and private resources when we need to in this country. We're seeing it now with the response to COVID-19. We can fix the water crisis. We just need the will to do it.
Tanya Talaga, always great to speak with you. Congratulations again on the podcast. It is called 7 Truths. It will be available on Audible November the 25th. Everybody needs a good dose of truth right now. Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.